Rolling Boulder, going to go top. Hoof Stomp leveled up as first ability. Sunsfan will be impressed as DDC is dropping down low in the trees. Roger will spill the first blood. They want to keep the pressure on Sylar. And with that Orb of Venom, Sylar has to stand close and take it.
Hoof Stomp is a very good ability. He does have some mana prompts on the learning
Going
stage.
again. The Rolling Boulder, another Hoof Stomp. Rinse, repeat. This time it's on the other hero of the top lane. It's must be pushing the lane out because you've got the bottle coming out in the courier. So expend everything you've got before the regeneration.
It's a good idea. But he is vulnerable now, and here comes. Oh, he's going for the TP. I don't think it's going to work.
Yang. Oh.
What?
You knew it was going to wear out. He didn't back up. The bottle actually ended up getting sent back before he even died.
I mean, this is a strength item that gives you HP regen. That's exactly what Centaur needs.
Roger's making his way into the mid lane. Yang's already been really pressured heavily, and yeah, you're right. With the shards block in, the snowball, they're able to get the stun. Then Fade, low on life. A body block from Freeze, keeping no one away. He's got tossed in a couple of seconds' time, enough one charges to use it. Yang will die in the meantime in the mid lane. That was that rotation of Roger we were watching before.
This is basically, and Death Prophet doesn't want to lane against it because she's worried about dying. And she
Rolling Boulder, they're going in again on Yang. This is going from bad to worse to disastrous.
Wow, look at their wards. They're so smart. Just wards constantly surrounding the mid lane in all places. That way they know exactly where Batrider is. And then because they place it behind the tier 2 tower, that means they see the Batrider approaching and they get to set up that gank ahead of time.
And then they rotate towards the bottom lane. Their own observer wards know that Fade as well as Freeze didn't move off the lane. Fade wants to initiate onto no one. No one has 9-1 charges and the shards don't block him in. So Roger can go to work. They want to kill off Freeze. His primary target. Fade, snowball protection comes once more. The Rolling Boulders towards Solo, but then you got the better one from Roger. Hitting into Freeze. Solo will go down as Sylar has joined the fight. At level 3 Lucent Beam getting the rebuttal kill onto the Ancient Apparition. Roger might be the same kind of hurt. The shards hold him in, and Sylar will get a double kill with a rotate to bot lane.
Sweet. At least he can spread the spiders out. They won't be able to attack as fast that way, but Ramses can still kill the creep wave.
They're fighting bottom. Avalanche toss from no one in the trees. Roger's had to keep the extra control, and VGJ thought winning one engagement with VP was like winning a war, but that is never the case.
And the cool thing about one is
bottom to try and fight, but Roger's in the tree. Sylar, the second he shows himself, will die. There is nothing that will prevent this. The cold feet, the snap, the kicks, the toss around, actually dodging Roger's stun, and Roger, okay, he's a little bit off target. They turn on the Eclipse. No one cops most of it, but still alive, tosses the tree. It will be a bit of a trade-off with Tiny going down. He's worth a hell of a lot more than the rest of VGJ is. But meanwhile in mid lane, Ramses is just forever knocking on the door, hoping to sell you something.
And he killed the Tusk in the meantime. Found him near the old secret shop, near the fountain, or the shrine that is.
Oh, Yang.
And another find.
Oh, he doesn't care. He doesn't care.
Let the
He's so
die.
strong right now. The spiders don't even die. They're going to regenerate up inside of the web.
Man.
Hero, let the spider army kill. Fade, defense, defense, death. And trouble as well. Ramses, finally the streak is ended by VGJ Thunder. They fight back. Death to the Brood Mother.
Decent gold swing there, about 1,000. Still losing the Tusk. He's kind of the sacrificial
They're going
lamb.
for more Stampede. They're initiating onto Sylar. He's able to get the Lucent Beam off. Yang's in the neighborhood. Flame break. Sylar's still going to get triggered off by the Cold Feet, but support is here from VGJ. You'll lose Sylar. The Freeze slowing down Roger. His Rolling Boulder still on cooldown. Solo trapped in by the shard, so Roger will die to the Spirit Siphon, and Solo, he's trying to get out of his icy grave. VGJ will stand their ground with all the sticky napalm charges. Solo just cannot outrun this.
They can maybe catch Pasha here. They actually
real
do.
Nice shards. Lasso is available too, so Pasha can't just easily run out of this one. TP support is on the way from VP, and it's Roger! He comes in, he kicks Pasha down, they're snowballing forward, they really want this kill! Still no lasso, he doesn't have mana, he's shot by 10! Roger will die to the Spirit Siphon and attacks to the Death Prophet, while Yang, he's surrounded by 4 heroes, but they find a better target. There's Ramses in mid. Lasso, hold him in position. Spirit Siphon him down. Ramses, he is dropping very low, and he can't attack anybody with insatiable hunger. VGJ perfectly kiting him. And the kills start to come for VGJ and start to repair.
And he dominated so hard, he's always going to be out of position. I kind of feel like he should just switch lanes, take the webs to a different place.
No one. He's hunting Yang down the bottom. The Avalanche will connect on all, killing off both the illusions. And he's still got the tree toss. So Yang, one more punch will do it. No one. That Haste Rune really going to work. Freeze wants to help and fight, but Haste Rune DDC is right in the right position. The Ancient Apparition Ice Blast is coming in. They avalanche toss onto Sylar, so he drops low. Pasha gets the double hoof stomp, but now DDC turns on the ultimate. Pasha and Solo caught inside of this, and they have enough damage. VGJ, Solo will fall. They haven't claimed the tower just yet. No one is waiting for the right time just to pop Freeze as he sits in the trees, and here it comes. Avalanche toss, Lucid Beam, interrupting the swings. They silence and control him! Freeze with the extra damage from the Exorcism and also the life.
That was so
stands his ground.
So well played by.
Potentially die on the bottom lane.
He's got a nice blast. This is most likely a kill here.
Yeah, Solo gets through the wall, and yeah, okay, they're definitely going to kill him off. But Batrider has the Blink Dagger, the Snowball coming after Ramses. If they can close the distance here, Fade going to Walrus punch him up. There's your lasso, bringing Ramses back in. These are critical kills they need with the Eclipse. The Spylings will tank through most of it. The Ice Blast is coming in. Ramses, he lives on 90 HP. The Flame Break couldn't kill him off, and now Fade's the man on the run. VP bringing supplies in so quickly, and with the Stampede, it's a disengage for the Brood and engage for everybody else.
It was a good snag, but not enough movement speed on Bat to pull him out of position. And they tried to eclipse it as well, but there were so many spiders there to tank up Luna beams. So
run, Sylar, run. Kick! Oh, he gets him!
No way.
Roger, blinding it.
My
With
God.
the Blink Hoof Stomp, they'll take out Sylar. And these guys, they're using the Force.
But they can still get a kill here.
Oh, they don't actually have the lasso for Yang, so this will make it difficult, but when Solo walks into them, things become a lot easier. So Ancient Apparition gets sniped, and they didn't have to burn the smoke that's on Fade. As now the retreat begins, because the rolling boulder, Ice Blast kick from Roger! On the money! DDC trying to run out this one, but he'll end up shattering. Fade will be unlucky too. The VGJ, at least they get their cores out there, so we look for the silver lining.
That's a tough moment. If you're the initiator hero there, it feels like I have to take this. This guy's way out of position, but you don't have time to check to see if you have the detection. They're going to try to catch no one. They actually failed the silence here.
Yeah, this will be problematic. No one, however, will still go down. They burn Eclipse from Sylar.
Absolutely worth it. Good usage.
Cannot take the damage, and all these wonderful 17-1 charges. Oh, he's going to shatter. He's going to shatter in probably one.
That's close.
Oh, it's like 5 HP.
Very clear.
They turn around. Bottom lane, DDC was down there to C.
Yeah, that was actually 5 HP. five more damage there, and that's a dead hero. Really nice. Definitely the place that Centaur is valuable is in those AoE stuns, kind of similar to Sand King. It's harder to land because of the delay, and he does have a lot of magic burst, but it's hard sometimes from the vision. So the Shadow Blade just facilitating everything there, and they pick off the important initiating hero on the enemy team, which is Batrider. So guaranteed ages for them, and now VP has a moderate advantage again.
Yeah. And VGJ just knew what they had to do the second they got out of that, so they need to get rid of that Observer Ward the VGJ is currently under. And here comes the rolling boulder. Quick silence onto the Disruptor. Yang had the cold feet on him, and he hasn't worked out if he wants to get in or out of this one. Exorcism burned by Freeze. The avalanche onto Sylar, but the storm is good. But then with the lasso, they're trying to clip up Ramses and keep him burning. The BKB will give a little bit more life. Finally, the Luna will go down as Pasha jumps on top of DDC, getting the extra control. Rogers is waiting it out, and everyone's just magnetized so hard. Fate's finally going to be killing off one, and maybe they have enough damage. VGJ have sustained, they've gone through the Aegis, the Immortal. Fade's TPL will be successful, and that was a lot more than I thought VGJ was going to get from it. Now, Fade's nearby, here comes your Ice Blast. Yang, he can't get caught by this, the 4-star, he dodges the Ice Blast. DDC, way too much damage. Ramses had the insatiable hunger turned on, ready to fight, and now Disruptor is down for a little bit. Yang is still not ready to fight.
More resistant to damage.
I love that from Ramses just then. He, so he had his big group.
Oh,
they jump in. No one got the BKB off. There's just snowball protection we're talking about for the double hop stop. Pasha, he got the backlines with the Ice Blast too. VGJ, they were waiting for the perfect fight. This is not it. Luna dies right in front of her own tier 3 tower. Freeze, he's on the backside trying to work with Yang. A 4-star away won't happen. The Spawn Spitelings reach him. And now Freeze will go down to VGJ. Are all dead, and you know where VP are going, into the mid lane. Buybacks are coming, it's all or nothing.
They did get the D-wards, are placing sentries everywhere to try to make sure there weren't wards. That's why they lost the last fight. An Observer Ward in a place they hadn't spotted yet. So now they're still grouped as 5. They know a team fight is the only way to get back into this, the only way to not get outganked.
Solo just burned his Ice Blast, looking for a good target, so they won't have that for the next 30 seconds, so a small window
these little
for
spiders,
some
dude.
kind of advantage. What else can Yang get? Like, Yang is watching, but he's got Firefly up, takes to the air. They just try and get rid of the spiders, but there's your jump in. A nice forced up away. Yang avoiding the initiation of Virtus.pro, but no one just turns back into the fight. The avalanche toss. Where are these BKBs? It won't really matter because you got so much damage from Virtus.pro. They are immune, they are warriors, and they're looking to bring down Freeze. He's a big one to claim. No immunity left anymore. They just keep pumping into him. No one's got the distance, even with the tree toss. They can't get that, and GG, well played. Virtus.pro claim yet another major title, and they did it in more than convincing fashion. It was a slaughter in this grand final.